Woo! Hello! Welcome to Cedar Woods Farm. I forget how deep this chair is. Carl and I hope you are well. It's been a couple of weeks since we videoed. We have had some drama around the farm, and it's good. It's all good stuff. So we're excited to share it with you. But first, we are going to make a cocktail, and I'm not going to be able to reach anything. Here, Carl. All right. So the last couple videos I've done, I have no idea, have been vodka based, and so we are going to do something completely different today that involves rye whiskey. Doesn't that sound exciting? This drink is considered the cornerstone of all whiskey drinks. Okay, it goes back to like 1860. We're going to make a basic Manhattan. So you need your rye whiskey. You can also use bourbon if you're going for a sweeter, mellower taste. You can use Canadian whiskey. Some people swear by that. But we're doing it, I'm just doing it straight by the books, the way the original was done, I guess. This drink originated in New York City in a place called the Manhattan Club, which makes sense. And so besides the whiskey, you need bitters, just plain bitters, and you need sweet vermouth, okay, which I don't have much, so we're going to make this last. You can also use dry vermouth, and that's called a dry Manhattan. You can use half sweet, half dry, and that's called a perfect Manhattan. So if I had dry, I mean, who doesn't want a perfect anything? So, but I didn't. I've only got this. So we're doing a basic. And then you need orange to garnish. Something else that is like to make this a real Manhattan is you need a cherry, like a homemade one that you've soaked in cherry liqueur. And I don't even have the crap that you get from the supermarket, so we're just using a orange slice today. Oh, and then you also need a cup of ice and a stirrer. So let me sanitize my hands. No, you all, this is not edible. Well, you open a package around here and the chickens come running out of the woodwork. All right, it's about 90 degrees today, so we will do this fairly quickly because my ice is melting. And then we'll get to the miracles. Two different things, completely crazy. If you saw the last video, which was 2 weeks ago yesterday, I've been really sick, so I haven't posted this, even though it happened a week ago. So I posted on Sunday. I was all weepy because the peacocks had disappeared and been gone literally for like 2 weeks. So anyway, it's part of it's a peacock story, and then part of it's another story entirely. Okay, I know you can't see me because I can tell that the camera, I'm doing it horizontal today. I don't know. Let's just make this drink. Okay, so we're going to start. Oh, this is a brand new bottle of rye whiskey. The ratio, I read different things about this. I read 2-to-1, the whiskey and vermouth, which seems like a lot of sweetness to me, maybe too sweet. And then somebody else had posted, that's crazy. You need to do 4-to-1. So Frida's equivalent to a couple jiggers, remember. My glass is pretty big. I'm going to do this every time. we'll keep it small, and then I do a whole Frida. So we're going to do a Frida of rye whiskey. And then I don't even have much of this. Well, actually I have enough to do half a Frida. So let's do that. That seems reasonable, right? Ricardo. Let's do, how much of this? A couple dashes? Yeah, 2. I'm still not sure what a dash is. Is that like a drop? Is that like 10 drops? That is what actually comes out. Like, do you hold it? I don't know. We'll hope that that's enough. And you're not going to shake this. Not for a basic, not for the way it's supposed to be done. But you know what I don't remember is if I'm supposed to strain this. Because if I am, we are in trouble. Add all ingredients to the shaker, and then I don't know what to do next. Well, let's try it like this. You can do this. I was going to do it in just a little coupe glass. You can do it in a martini glass. I chose today to do it in my special Peacock martini glass because, as you can probably already tell, something good has happened with the Peacock news. All right, let's try this basic Manhattan. Ow! Oh my goodness. I really like this, and I am shocked because I normally am not I have discovered I enjoy rye whiskey, I think more so than bourbon, which seems strange to me, but that is the way it is. But like I said, you could use bourbon in this. It would, although I don't think this needs mellowing, but I mean, you could do that. Come here, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness wants to be on the show. Can you see her? I've been researching what might be causing oh my goodness's curly toes. Perhaps articular gout. What's on your face? I don't know. I don't think it's bumblefoot, which is a common condition that chickens get, and it's not that. She's always had it, haven't you? Your face is dirty. You're a mess. When it's as hot as it is right now, the chickens love to dust, and you know, then they want to be picked up, and they're all gross. But I don't blame them. I would want to dust too. All right, so here's what's happened. So as you know, Bob and Becky, the Peacocks, have been missing. I don't even know if I'm in the picture. So the last video I posted was on a Sunday. They had been missing. Becky went missing first, and then Bob had been gone for, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 days when I posted that. So that was on a Sunday. We went all week. Friday, and didn't hear or see a peep out of them. Friday, I got a text from a neighbor, like, and our neighbors are, you know, we're out in the country, so a long ways away neighbor saying, a text saying, I think one of your peacocks is up here, because I had sent an email to some of the closest neighbors just to say their peacocks were missing. So we go up there Friday night, and there's Bob. Bob is alive, y'all. Bob was hanging out with the like 125 chickens that they have, and seemed to be just loving life. I mean, I hope he's happy now that he's back. I'll show you Bob, but he is doing great. And yeah, I mean, I guess he just went and had a little adventure for a couple, 2.5 weeks, I guess. So he's just been out in the wild. I think he was in the woods for part of that, and then he found this other farm. And so I would have never, you know, I would have bet $100 that after it was 3-4 days that we were not going to see these peacocks again. So Bob is back, and so that's awesome. No more weeping over that. Becky's still missing. Becky's the one that had the wonky legs, so I don't have as high hopes. But, you know, maybe, right? Miracles happen. And we're still on the lookout for peahens to keep Bob around. We let Bob in the barn at night so that he doesn't fly away again. But yeah, he just hangs out. He enjoys hanging out with the emus in the daytime, and he just kind of walks around and seems to be happy to be back. So here is to Bob, and this time not weeping about it. Let me show you the other miracle. Oh, I forgot I'm holding it like this. Speaking of dusting. All right, so you may remember 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was talking about how the hens go broody sometimes, and it's just, I don't know, sort of bizarre and crazy cool to me that it's just instinctual. They just go broody whether they have fertilized eggs or not. So Juju, one of my favorite hens, she's a little red star black chicken, and she's the same kind of chicken that Oh My Goodness is, with the crippled feet. So Juju had gone broody, and I knew that Juju didn't have fertilized eggs. I don't have a standard rooster. I just have a little bitty bantam rooster, and he sticks with his girls. So I knew that she was just setting on eggs that were not going to hatch. She was wasting her life. So whenever an egg was laid that I thought potentially or probably was fertilized, whether it was a pheasant egg or one of the bantam eggs, because like I said, that is like happening, I would put them under Juju, because I was like, if she's going to sit there for 21 days plus, then you know, she may as well be sitting on something that could happen. Long story short, last Monday, come up to the barn like I do every morning, and Juju is down on the floor, and I'll show you here. Juju was down on the floor fighting everybody that came in this little side room we have. And I was like, what in the world? What's happened? Juju's gone crazy. I looked in the nest box, and let me show you what has happened. All right, let me in here. I don't want to step on anybody. Hold on. All right. Here is sweet Juju. Oh, my goodness. So protective. And here is what was in the box. Oh, my goodness. Do you see that? Do you see how active and alert he is? This is Todd. And oh, and he can run so fast. Here's the thing about Todd. I have no idea what Todd is. Todd could be a chicken. He could be any assortment. The rooster would be a Dutch silver bantam, because that's all I've got. And it could be either a silky bantam hen, or it could be Wheezy, who is, I don't even know what Wheezy is. She's the smallest bird here. She's like this big. She's a little red bantam. Or this could be a baby pheasant. I don't know what we've created, but it's alive, and it is super cute. It can run really fast. Come here, Todd. Come here. Ooh. Ooh. So fast. And Juju is the best mom. And I was really concerned the first couple of days, because she is so big, and I guess she is the smallest standard hen that I have. I mean, she's just weighs a couple, 3 pounds. But still, in comparison to this baby, which that's, well, I don't know. It's either a bantam chicken or it's a pheasant. I mean, I've Googled it. I've looked at pictures of pheasants, and I can't tell. This Frankenbird doesn't look like any of the above. So, a small miracle. We are just thrilled and amazed with little Todd. Well, maybe not all of us. Anyway, I hope you are doing well, and I'll keep you posted on this baby, and hopefully as it gets older we'll be able to figure out what the heck it is. But we're just glad it's here. Thanks for joining. Oh, I want to show you the peacock. Okay, get out of the way. Hold on. I haven't done this in so long, I've kind of discombobulated. All right, look, do you see him? Hey, Bob. Oh, there he goes. I would open the door, but this is what I've got to contend with. All these yeehaws went out. But look, there's Bob, the prodigal son. You moron. But yeah, he likes hanging out with everybody. Okay, that's it for today. Stay well, keep cool. Thanks for joining.